Hi, welcome to Free Spirit and welcome to a spirit message tip. And this is an answer to what just came up to answer, and also how fitting, because we got this High Priestess card in the reading right before this. But it was asked how to live fully connected with your personal divine connection. And if there's anything that this channel and everything I'm doing is all about, is your personal divine connection, amplifying that and living your life feeling and knowing you're fully connected with your personal divine connection. So how could I even describe this, right? And the header, if you're clicking on this, it's already taking for granted that you already even know what I'm talking about, that you're already living this way, that you are already what I always call on my channel, you're already a high priestess at work, that you already feel, regardless of what your religion is or what you practice or anything else, you're very, and I even, just the term spiritual is putting it lightly, that you feel very connected to nature, connected to your loved ones passed on, connected to your spirit guides, connected to your higher self. You're living your life connected and spiritually connected. And it's not something that you really have to put into words for another, but you almost live your life by that. And you could even feel that even from the very beginning, you were very much aligned. You were never even really taught that. It's not something we learn in school. You know, when I was younger, I used to always fantasize how beautiful this world would be if we actually were taught about our personal divine connection as we do English, math, science, how different the world would be, how different the world would be. So what I'm doing now is I wrote out an answer, how I could answer this question that came up about how to live divinely connected, feeling fully divinely connected. So I'm just having a little problem with the I emailed it to myself, but it hasn't come through yet, so I'm a little babbling. But yeah, so the High Priestess. So I do want to talk about, and I'll put it all in the description box as well, everything that I'm covering here about how to live, really live, fully connected to your personal divine connection. Now, one thing I want to talk about, and I am not one for labels or anything else, but whenever you hear about clear abilities like clear seeing, clear knowing, clear hearing, that's clear cognizant, clear audient, clairvoyant, all those, everybody has those. And I believe that is what we're using when we're tapping in and feeling connected to our connection, right? It's going through our clairs. It's not our physical eyes and ears. Things sometimes show up in the physical that we take in as a connection with spirit. You know, you might get sign symbols on your path, but for the most part, it's through your clairs, right, that you're getting your divine guidance. Sometimes people, it's actually clairaudient. You might hear spirit messages, or you get a divine idea or inspiration. Now, I don't want to scare people away, because people are just not giving the credit. Like, there are people, if you go in bios, I say this all the time, scientists, musicians, it's like they were divinely inspired. They got the divine idea. But everyday people are doing that too. You're getting divine ideas all the time, and you're putting one foot in front of the other, and you're divinely co-creating. So we're all doing that, whether you give credit or not. But what this video is about knowing that you're fully connected with your personal divine connection, and how to live that way, and to trust that, and trust what you're getting above all else. And that's your divine, that's what they're saying is like, that's like your marriage first before anybody else, right? So there's something about this, that the alignment of that, when you're living fully, it hasn't even come through. All these beautiful things that I wrote haven't come through yet, so I'm kind of going off the cuff here, but it's a topic I love to talk about because it's so personal. You're not going to be able to really describe it to somebody else. It's kind of wordless, right? A lot of the times we say it's beyond words, because it is beyond words. But living fully connected, oh, here we go. Okay, it just went through. What I'm going to cover here, I'm going to put this all in the description box, because I emailed myself everything I want to cover, because sometimes I can go off on a tangent and babble, because it's one of my favorite topics. It's the most important thing. And if I never did another video again, how to really live fully connected with your personal divine connection. This is a spirit message tip, but this video takes a lot for granted. It already takes for granted that you already resonate deeply with just the header, that you have already been really trusting, listening, and following your intuition through it all, even through complete darkness. And now we are going forward to quite deliberately live with your personal divine connection in full-on mode. So it's almost going forward now, knowing, this is, how to really live your life fully connected with your personal divine connection, how to really live your life fully connected with your personal divine connection. What does this even mean, right? And how? And what I want to say is you've already been doing this already, but to now live that you fully know you are. So what does this mean? They're saying, quote unquote, so while you're in the physical, you are at the same time tuned into spirit. Yes, so when you're in the physical, we're in the physical, you are at the same time tuned into spirit. Like all there is, love, your loved ones passed on, your spirit guides, everything that you equate with your divine connection with spirit, right? Everything in spirit form. That's what you're connected to all the time. So while you're in the physical, you are at the same time tuned into spirit. You're tuned into the divine. You're tuned into love. Yes. So you see, feel, and greet things tapped in. So you're fully present, yet fully connected at the same time. So you will feel more in sync with life, whether it quote unquote goes your way or not. You're going to feel more in sync with life, that you look at all with the eyes of the heart and you let a lot go. You greet all and each day new and clear, not bringing the old energy or experiences, but open to all possibilities, to it being different this time. I know that's a lot. It's a lot just reading the above. Like they're not just sentences. This is living more free and connected at the same time. It's living more free and connected at the same time. So be open to divine inspiration and follow through. So this comes up a lot. Like remember, you don't need to know steps 1 through 10, but you take the inspired first step and then the second, and you stay aligned to you and your personal divine connection. And I just want to go off tangent a little bit. It doesn't matter what the rest of the world's doing. It doesn't even matter what this one's doing, that one's doing, this one. When you get inspired and you just take the step, you alone can take that step. Like it's your personal divine connection and it's your personal inspired step. Okay, and you will find support along the way is another thing. I say this all the time, but signs, symbols, messages all along your path, and not to mention tons of direct divine guidance. This is the High Priestess after all, right? So, and you will also have people appear on your path like breadcrumbs to follow and help you along the way also. It's miraculous when that shows up. It could be something that was planted in the universe like 10 years ago shows up. Or, you know, just people appear on your path and it helps you. They bring divine people in the physical for you. And remember, spirit shows up in many, many miraculous, amazing ways. So don't discount a thing, and know and expect that love and support and backing to specially appear for you all along the way for you, and expect it. That's what they're saying. Expect it. Like today, you expect love, support, backing to specially appear for you that you're going to get. So I know people talk about coins, feathers, all this stuff. No, it could be anything. It could be you walk into a store, it's your favorite song on to lift your spirit. You could feel a nudge to go around the corner and something will catch your eyes and ears that's meant for you. Yes, there's much love and support always around and available for you. That is the truth. There is so much love and support always around and available for you. So much so that you will be able to literally feel your way when you cannot see the way. Meaning, if you're doing something in the physical, for example, trying to get something done, you will have help. Yes, tune in and you can feel if it's right or wrong. You can feel situations, the energy. You can feel the energy, feel if it's aligned or not. That's how synced up you are. You will feel if it fits or not with your alignment. It's your personal alignment. You will also have assistance with brilliant ideas all along the way. Yes, those light bulb moments to help shine the way for you too. You are not creating everything yourself. Feel the help and support. That is such a big thing. You will also have real help with direction, with the steps, and even with keeping your own spirit up. And this is where I get chills and it just makes me smile. How many times you have something come in just to lift you up, raised by spirit, literally raised by spirit. I always say that. It's raised by spirit. You're like raised by spirit all the time, over and over and over, raised by spirit, literally. You are fully connected. It's now living knowing you truly are fully connected and living that way, and to know it's all very much on purpose. So bask in the love and support. And I think one of the first videos I ever did was this Divine High Priestess on the channel. I said, you know, when you're so connected, you have to get that love, support, backing almost as direct as possible. It's like, it's almost like I always find we're on a divine scavenger hunt for that love. And when we don't get that love support backing, we're filling it with something else, right? That's not good for us. It's like, go to the source, and you want to get as much divine direct love support backing so you're filled in the right way, right? And if you're a high priestess like those on my channel who are guided to this video, it's like, especially with the world the way it is, you're gonna have to get that dose of love support backing to keep your spirits up, to stay connected. It's like proactive. It is proactive. To be that way also for yourself, and bask in the love and support and helpful guidance that's always there and shows up for you. That's truly enough to lift your spirit up anytime. There's so much love and support and helpful guidance. It's always there. It's always showing up for you to stay uplifted, to go step by step with love. Quite literally, it's with love. When you talk about how to really live fully connected with your personal divine connection, you're literally taking your steps in the physical with love. It's not just words, with love, fully connected with love, with your personal divine connection, fully connected to your personal divine connection. That's the love that's always there for you. You're walking with love, quite literally. It's going to be 11:11 on the video when I say this. Yes, and this is how to really live fully connected with your personal divine connection. And so I know I babbled a little bit. It's a lot in there. I'm sure I'm missing a lot, but I've covered so many bits and pieces of this in various videos on the channel. But that's what it all is about, you and your own personal divine connection. You're truly always connected. And once we truly, I don't know, just reaffirm, things show up. Like I always say, have your own spiritual evidence. You don't have to take my word. It's like, email yourself every time something miraculously pops in for you, whatever shape, form, or whatever comes in. What divine idea? All of a sudden you wake up in the middle of the night with the next step, a great idea. What's going to help you? Or you round the corner and you're bumped into somebody you haven't seen in years, or this, that, just the miracles of life, or things that come in, or your divine guidance, or anything that shows up, signs, symbols, messages. I mean, take it all in. You don't have to have what they always say. You don't have to have someone else say, validate your experience. I'm mentioning some stuff, but there's going to be a slew of stuff that happens to you personally that you can't even put into words. You don't need another human being to validate it. It's between you and your personal divine connection. Just know to really live fully connected with your personal divine connection, because that is your love support backing. It is amazing what will show up in your life in the form of what I always say, love support backing, helping you with the great ideas, just raising your spirit when you need it. Just helping you, guiding you along the way. So yeah, we got this card, High Priestess, but see the illumination behind her. I mean, that is your guiding light, and that's what you're always connected to. And I always said, that's your life, your light to see you through. It sees you through everything. You will see your way through everything with this. So this is as best as I can to put what's beyond words into words, how to really live fully connected with your personal divine connection, spirit message tip. Yeah, and I wish you the best. I really wish you the best with this, and just bask in the love and support and guidance that's always there for you and will always show up for you. Always. Take care. Bye-bye.